I thought I would kick this back at the store chat off like we always do, getting the maybe some of the sad stuff we want to talk about out of the way first, and that is the recent passing of Arleen Sorkin. I think I'm sure all of you know at this point, Arleen Sorkin was the inspiration and the voice of Harley Quinn. It's once again the sad part of our show, and we have to like remember these great people, but she died. I don't really know the surroundings about her death, but she obviously contributed to a character who first appeared in Batman the Animated Series,
Mm.
and then went on to be brought into the comics proper. And I would say, and you guys can, at least in our current time, Joey. I mean, I know you were here in a time before Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn always seemed to be, at least, and Chris, you can say otherwise also, like Harley Quinn, because I got into more Batman comic books with the animated series. I've always known Harley Quinn, but in my mind, she's almost surpassed the popularity of the Joker in some ways. So it's quite a tribute to this actor, that she could create such a lasting and indelible character that's going to live well beyond her. So, gentlemen, thoughts on her passing?
Yeah, I mean, what a marvelous gift she's given us. I like you, James. I don't know the circumstances surrounding her death. I think she was like 77. I want to say, does that sound right to both of you?
No, she was 67.
60.
Just short of her 68th birthday. She was born the same year I was.
Oof. Okay. All right. Well, that does change it a little bit for me. And I mean, any loss is tragic, but I think all I've been able to sort of think about, as sad as her passing is, man, like what a marvelous gift to give us, right? Like I without her, I can't imagine there is a Harley Quinn. I just can't. She was supposed to be just some little background henchwoman, without that voice, right?
Mm.
Without that energy that she brought to the table. That character is nothing. I think she effectively ends up being what Mercy was to Lex Luthor.
Oh, yeah.
Where she's a character, she's there, she's present. It can be interesting to delve into her, but for a character to become so dominant, she was supposed to kind of be a throwaway. For her to become so dominant in the zeitgeist and in the culture, for her to become her own character, right? That, like you mentioned, James, she surpasses Joker. And she becomes her own character. There isn't a Joker animated series. There's a Harley Quinn animated series.
Hmm.
Joker didn't have, as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Joker didn't have his own like ongoing book the way Harley did.
He did back in the 70s for about
Did
10
he?
issues, yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that there's something really lovely about the character that she created. And without Harley, there's so many stories that we don't get, like Mad Love.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think that's what I'm feeling while I'm sad that she's gone. It didn't have the same impact on me that, say, like the loss of Kevin Conroy did. That's not to say it isn't sad. I didn't have the same reaction, but I just keep sort of like thinking about like what kind of a legacy to leave behind. That Harley Quinn is as much her character as it is anyone's. For her to breathe life into a character like that, who's going to live on. I can't imagine that Batman outlives Harley Quinn. I think Batman can outlive a lot of villains, a lot of characters. I don't think there's a character in the Batverse that will outlive Harley Quinn, and I think that's something truly special.
Yeah, I agree.
She was
Joe, yeah, please.
that character was created for the animated series, correct?
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
right.
right.
Yes,
So when you
originally
think
just came
about
in.
her incredible voice acting and what she brought to the character, she she made the character so popular that DC Comics had no choice but to put the character in the comic books. Right? I mean, she jumped from one medium to the next,
Yeah,
and that's very rare.
yeah,
So that's another testament to her talent.
absolutely,
Mm.
absolutely, Joe.
I mean, a testament to the character she created. I mean,